So this is my enemy. What's he trying to be? You realize my story indirectly characterized me. I didn't have to tell people I wasn't empathetic because when I helped Neil, it showed I wasn't pathetic. I thought of my parents' death and I realized similar to Neil's hell, so I helped him recover. I treated him as if he was a brother.
My name's Lionel, and I'm Stubborn Brat.
It was your friend Elaine who told me that your story has a point of view of first person, showing the readers that all you did was worsen. When Neil's mother reached out with a request so kind, you rejected her like she was a pig's hind. The only reason you decided to help the poor boy was so that you wouldn't lose the friend to give you joy. Your action should be an embarrassment. Any sane person had their parents that would never be arrogant. Well, look at you, you're a bit cuckoo. Your story's theme basically roasts you. When the enemy Taurus came into your crappy barbershop, your internal conflict kept you from giving like the chop chop. The hardest battle is the one inside the mind, but I think if you weren't so insecure, you would have been just fine. You're a horrible patriot, no one would date you. Because of your actions, now everyone hates you. I think you need to stop being rash, because let's be honest, your story is trash. My internal conflict turned the readers into an addict. It built suspense, keeping the readers tense. The readers were put in Taurus's shoes, making them wonder, was I gonna make them ooze? Wow, you're right, that's really interesting. Just kidding, that's really crippling. Okay, well, that's just rude, but do you even have any evidence to back up that mood? If you didn't interrupt, that was going to be my next point, but seeing as you're asking for it, I'll flex my story going. When Neil came to my apartment, it started an arc, and the rising conflict left a real big mark. That entire time, readers were focused like a bear. Whether or not Neil, I was despair. From Elaine's convincing to Lionel's penultimate forgiving, the story left readers critically thinking. You must really think that you are so cool, but your story is just worse than stool. In my story, sensory imagery created a special tone, one that was dramatic, thanks to that my story was never static. By describing shaping Taurus in detail, it helped create a mood that never got stale. Your sensory imagery was just plain gross, and it made everyone tell your story adios. I used subdiction to give my story a tone of infliction. When I thought about trying to save my parents, the words I used gave my story many merits. I made readers feel my dread. Your story just left them scratching their heads. So before you get down trying to plea, remember the person who destroyed you, 'cause that was me.